On today's episode of Ooh That's Hot, we're going to get nerdy about science. Welcome to Ooh That's Hot, where the peppers are hotter than science. Today, I have a special episode. I'm not doing a review. I wanted to try something new, something a little different. Obviously, I'll still have reviews, but I wanted to get a little information, give something back to the people who watch the channel. To some of you viewers, some of you chili heads out there, you may not be learning too much, but this is just a deep dive information for the people who are interested to know more. Do hot sauce explanations at some point, show you how to make hot sauce, but not just show you how to make it, explain the why for things, why we add vinegar, why we add salt and sugar, and why just things of that nature. Today I want to talk about the science of chili peppers. What is a chili pepper? I'm going to have a picture over to the side. I can't take credit for the picture, something I got from online, but it's a diagram of the inside of a pepper, a cross section when you slice it open. One misconception about peppers is that the heat comes from the seeds. It does not. You'll see in the middle here, coming down from the seeds, coming down from the placenta, is the capsaicin gland. This is like the vein inside the pepper. This is where the capsaicin comes from. The capsaicin is what makes the pepper hot. What is capsaicin? So capsaicin is a chemical that is developed in peppers, and specifically only in chili peppers. What capsaicin does is it triggers the proteins inside of our body that make our brain think that we're on fire or tells us to back away, that we're in danger. Like if you touch a hot stove, or if you were to be under hot waters, any kind of heat, the pain sensor that puts you in a flight or fight response to back away before you damage your body too much. The capsaicin in chili peppers, however, cause no actual damage to the body. So why do they do this? It's a good question. It is believed by many scientists that the reason that the capsaicin causes this pain in us, specifically it only happens in mammals, is you have to think about the survival of a plant. Your first reaction might be, well, the plant wants to survive, it doesn't want you to eat it. That's why. It's a defense mechanism. That's not what scientists believe, though. Scientists believe that the reason capsaicin exists in chili peppers is you have to think about the way mammals eat. Okay? So just think about humans. When we eat a chili pepper, we put it in our mouths, we're chewing it up, we're masticating, grinding everything inside that pepper, including the seeds. Also, generally mammals are relatively not nomadic. They're kind of domesticated into their spot where they're at. They don't travel too far generally. Two things happen. One, the seeds get destroyed. And two, when the defecation does happen, any seeds that are in the pepper or are still in the body that come out, they're not getting too far. It's not really thriving the plant. Think about birds, however, which are not mammals. When they eat a chili pepper, they will swallow the seeds relatively unharmed and fly all over the place, spreading the seeds, letting the plant thrive and survive all throughout. So that is the reason that scientists truly believe that capsaicin exists in chili peppers. It's interesting, though, to remind ourselves that no damage happens. It is simply the chili pepper playing a trick on our mind to prevent us from eating. It is crazy the way nature works, the way evolution works, that a plant can trick humans into thinking that danger is happening when they eat something. Now let's talk about the health benefits of chili peppers. The capsaicin itself has several benefits on its own. One, scientists are finding that the capsaicin itself, the chain of pain, the chain reaction that happens in our body that causes the pain, it flicks on like a light, but that light, or that whatever you want to call it, it only has so much it can put out. So you feel the pain for so long, and then eventually you get nothing. There's no more pain sensors happening. That is why we build a pain tolerance to heat. Why we can, if we're consistently eating hot things, why we can eat more hot things and be relatively okay, and eat hotter and hotter things as we go. With that in mind, they are finding that they can make capsaicin creams, and they're also possibly developing injections or other methods of capsaicin for people who have arthritis or neuropathy, other things that are very painful for people that will alleviate the pain for hours. I already have the creams. Tiger Balm, for example, is a cream that's been around for a long time. If you have arthritis or muscle pains or something, you rub that and it burns for a few minutes. It burns your skin for a little bit. But after that burn goes away, there's like a numbness, a nothingness, because it's exhausted that pain sensor chain. And they're thinking that with some injections possibly or things of that nature, they could eliminate that for weeks. Now, it's a lot more pain, but if you can get through that pain, you can feel relief for a long period of time. Also, when you eat these chili peppers, the fight or flight response creates an adrenaline and such a heart rate increase and other things in the body that they find that it actually cuts out fat in the body. So it's a fat reducer. Eating chili peppers on a regular basis can help reduce fat. Obviously, it's not a magic pill. It's not something that's just going to magically make you lose weight. But whenever you're in that adrenaline heightened state, you burn your stored fat. That's how the body fuels that state of mind, that fight or flight response. Peppers can help with weight loss, pain. Also, they have an insane amount of vitamin C, way more than citrus fruit, oranges, whatever. Also, they find the capsaicin, when you eat a chili pepper, it promotes more stomach mucus and helps regulate the bacteria inside your gut. So possibly takes down some of the bad bacteria and increases some of the good bacteria. A lot of health benefits to eating chili peppers. There's also a long-term study they did where they find that people who eat chili peppers on a regular basis live a longer life. Now, that does not necessarily mean that eating chili peppers actually increases life. It could just be a coincidence of the people who eat chili peppers on a regular basis, the lifestyle they live. But point being, a lot of things pointing to the health benefits of chili peppers. I wanted to squash a lot of the misconceptions where people think that eating them can destroy your gut or, make your life later miserable. In fact, a lot of the science shows the opposite. As I said, it promotes good, healthy gut, healthy digestion, promotes a healthy stomach, regulates the bacteria. Obviously, if you have issues like ulcers or other stomach issues, something you want to avoid. Or if you have a pepper allergy or, any reason that you wouldn't want to eat a pepper, avoid it in that situation. So the next time you have a pepper in front of you guys, if you're not a chili head and it's something you've been curious about, but you're like, oh, I don't want to ruin my taste buds, or I don't want to ruin my stomach, or whatever your thought may be, just give it a try. Guys, that about wraps this up. Not sure how this went. Just kind of a spontaneous idea I had to just do something different than a review. Like I said, I wanted to get into the science of something, really get technical a little bit, and just kind of talk to you guys for once, and give you some information. Let me know in the comments how you like this idea, and also any suggestions you have for a future video or a future talk of science or a how-to or a tutorial or what have you. Guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Woo! That's hot. Oh, hi there. Fancy meeting you here. Do you love this hot content? Do you need more? Well, you're in luck. Click above. You can subscribe there, or perhaps you can check out my other videos to the left. But first, subscribe. Hit that logo up there. Hit it, then hit subscribe. Then check out my other videos. Do it.